this week on Twin Factor. All right, we're coming down to Florida this weekend for an adventure.
All right, boys, you know what these are right here. These are release forms.
Well, I was kind of hoping we didn't have to sign these, but
You got to sign them.
we love hunting. We're going to be going hog hunting.
I can't even hear the hogs coming. You're chewing so loud. Okay, let's do this. What's the challenge? It's early in the day. We can still go up there. One shot wins all. The best shot.
We love adventure.
Florida water. This is a one-of-a-kind kayak.
We get to kayak with the alligators. We're here with Jamie Hooks, our good friend. He's going to lead us on a kayaking tour. We're always in competition. If Chad does something, I have to do it better. At the end of the day, we're brothers. We work together. We're in ministry together. And it's all about love for the twins. Welcome to Twin Factor. In 2004, I was sitting in my tree stand in a small town in Michigan called Mayville, and I was actually bow hunting. At that time in my life, I had been praying to God because life hadn't turned out the way I thought it should. I had a job I didn't like. My wife was just recovering from cancer. I asked God a question, probably a question that a lot of people ask God. I said, Lord, I'm at the end of my rope. I have no idea what you want for my life. What is your purpose and what is your plan for my life? And I really didn't expect an answer, but as I prayed, I felt God share with me my spirit. He said, I want you to hunt for me like you hunt for these deer. And I want you to teach my people to do the same. And I said, I'm hunting for God. God told me to hunt for him. And so I'm going to hunt the truth. We were approached with an idea from someone about Twin Factor TV. You know, they pitched the idea to us that there really isn't a set of twins in the outdoor industry that has a show, and that would be a really cool idea. So we prayed about it and thought about it, and as we prayed, we came across some verses in the Bible, Genesis 1:26 being one of them, that talks about us being made in God's image and likeness. In that verse, God says, let us make mankind in our image and in our likeness, and let them rule over the fish of the sea and the birds of the sky. And that verse says, God said, let us make a twin to us. We tell everybody, we're not just twins, we're all made in the image of God. We're all twins with Jesus, and he's given all of us a plan to impact other people's lives. Be the factor. All right, we're coming down to Florida this weekend for an adventure. We love hunting. We're going to be going hog hunting. We love adventure. But I gotta be honest with you, I'm having a hard time hanging out with a 42-year-old guy who wears white socks with Crocs and Mr. Moose. Okay, this guy is all about fashion, and I'm all about hunting. I don't care what people think about me, he cares what people think about him. As you can see, I wear white socks with Crocs, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Y'all get out.
What's going on, brother?
Well, Jamie, I'm old. How was your drive?
It was long as always from Michigan, but it's gonna be worth it.
I bet. How you doing, brother?
Good, how you doing? Good to see you.
Good. How about you? How about you? So, all right, boys, you know what these are right here. These are release forms. I ain't responsible for nothing. This keeps your wife from suing me. You know, we can get the body shipped back.
Well, I was kind of hoping we didn't have to sign these, but
you got to sign them.
I already talked to my wife about this. I thought you guys had this taken care of.
Yeah.
So last night, all night long, all I hear is Chad going into the bathroom, in and out, because he's nervous about kayaking with the alligators. We talked to Jamie before we came down here. He was telling us about the 15-foot gators that are going to be on the bank looking at us. He told us about the 6-foot gators that the big alligators eat. And as soon as Chad heard that, just like normal, he gets nervous. And when he gets nervous, he gets to walking farts. He gets hungry. We woke up this morning, the first thing he did was eat Milk Duds and M&Ms. Just because I have a stuffed animal with me, a good luck omen, something that my wife gave me to protect me, he mistakes that as I'm not brave, and that's just not true. We'll see when we get on the river. We get on the river, we'll see who the first one is to turn around and start paddling away from the gator.
Anytime you get around these large gators like this right here, These are wild animals. You never know what they're going to do. We do not want to approach them too closely without giving them a little bit of space. A good rule of thumb is 10 to 20 feet. The best scenario is finding them on the bank and just leaving them there and paddling right by. And if you go by real easy, they'll stay up on that bank. In the event they get in the water, they're more or less looking out for their own defense.
So I guess now we can just go get our bags and get in the cabin, and then we'll be ready to go.
In the cabin? No, y'all are out in the cabin. Y'all got them cheaper prices.
Oh.
Yeah, y'all ain't in. There's your living room right there.
Well, I guess we're roughing it, huh, dude? Well, it's a good thing we brought those tents.
Yep. This outdoors, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be rough tonight.
Yeah,
man.
James might not like it too much, but I'm all right with it. Let's go get our tents. Well, being hunters and outdoorsmen, we try to focus on the conservation part of it. We want to protect, we want to manage what God's given us. I believe that the greatest conservation effort ever known to man is the conservation of people's souls. Getting people into the kingdom of God, protecting them, managing what God's given us as far as our gifts and using them so that we can get people into a relationship with Jesus Christ. The title of this message this morning is this. It's called The Successful Hunter. Who wants to be successful in here? We all want to be successful. Well, God's definition of success and man's definition of success is totally different. And we're going to look at that. So how many hunters do we have in here this morning? Raise your hand if you're a hunter. We have a few more than the first service. How many are not hunters? Raise your hand if you're not a hunter. Okay, quite a few. Well, let me break something to you this morning. You might not think you're a hunter, but you are a hunter. Everybody in the service this morning, including myself and Chad and everybody in here, we're all searching for something. We're all hunting for something. We're all pursuing something. It might not be deer or God's animals, but you are pursuing something. You are a hunter. As James said, even if you did not raise your hand as a hunter, you are a hunter. Everyone in here is a hunter this morning. I'm going to read a verse in Psalms 14:2 in the NIV. This is what it says. The Lord looks down from heaven on all mankind to see if there are any who understand or any who seek God. If you look up the definition of the word hunt and the word seek, they have the same exact definition, to pursue after. So you can plug the word hunt into the word seek in that verse, and it says, the Lord's looking down from heaven, looking for people who understand or want to seek or hunt God. He's looking for people who want to hunt him. He's looking for hunters. We're all hunters. And we're all searching or pursuing something. And the question we ask a lot when we go out and speak at different events and churches are, what are you truly hunting for? What are you seeking after? Do you know what you're hunting for? So we get to camp, we find out that we can't stay in the cabin, so we think we're going to rough it. We start setting up the tents, and just like almost every other trip, I do all the work. I set up the tents. I look over, Chad's sitting in his chair, eating his Cheetos, kicking back. I love the guy a lot, but sometimes a guy needs help. Hey, so are we going to go through our normal trip like we do all the time? You can handle it. It's just a little tent. I'm going to sit here and put up the tent, and you're going to sit there and eat Cheetos? Well, I got some important emails to respond to right here. so you're just going to sit there and you're not going to help. It's a small tent. You see what I have to deal with? Let's have a contest. Who can set up the tents faster? And actually, you know what? I'm not going to sleep in that tent. I brought my own tent. Oh, this is all you right here. This is normally, what's wrong? Is this too hard for you to set up? What's wrong with the ground blind? I'm going to sleep in a ground blind. That's my kind of tent. All right, okay, let's have a contest here. So get your phone out. From the time that blind opens until it's all the way up, we're gonna time this, and then I'm gonna do it. What do you give me? I'll give you about a minute and a half. If I win, you sleep in here. If you win, I sleep in there. On the package, it says 20 seconds. I guarantee you it'll be a minute and a half. Ready? Say go. Go. I'm gonna lose again. Yeah, I told you. What do you got? What's wrong? What do you got? Having a hard time? 2 minutes, 2.5. What? What? Oh, 32 seconds. I'd say I'm the brawn. Go. You started it late. You started that thing late. 5, 4, 3, 2. What is it? 30 seconds. I'm James, the older handsome one, and you're watching Twin Factor. He's Chad, and he's James. Welcome to Twin Factor.
Slow down, dude. Pick up your feet.
So we get out in the woods on our hog hunt, and we get set up in our chairs, and we have a normal Hampton hunt. We sit down. Within seconds, Chad's talking too loud, Chad's moving around too much, he's chomping on chips, he's clearing his throat, he's doing everything he normally does.
That noise. So you think you can sit still for at least 5 minutes this time? Shh. Jamie said they're gonna come right from over here. They're gonna walk right in front of us this way, so keep your eyes peeled that way. I'll keep my eyes peeled this way. All right? I don't take orders from you. I'm the hunter here. Last time we came down here. The last time we came down here, he couldn't hit anything. Oh, I forgot to tell you. I brought the secret weapon. Hold on a second. Secret weapon? That's a secret weapon. You know why this is a secret weapon? Your son's hat is a secret weapon. It's a golf hat. It's your son's. So listen, the reason why this is a secret weapon is because the last 3 times I golfed in this, I shot really well. Oh, I bet. That's going to give us some good luck. I bet. Why don't you put your real hat back on so we can hunt? The secret weapon. Just watch. Can you be any louder? I don't want to drink. I was thirsty. I'm sorry. It was a long walk. Put it back in the bag. We're trying to hog hunt out here. We traveled 21 hours to hog hunt right here. Shh. Be quiet. You're not going to hear anything. You're talking all the time. What was that noise? Okay, number 1. I can't even hear the hogs coming. You're chewing so loud. Number 2, you're moving too much. Sit as still as possible. Sorry, I'm hungry. You've been hunting for 20 years, and I've been telling you the same thing for 20 years. Sit still. I'll see him. Don't be so serious. I'm hungry. It's just the start of the hunt. You know what? Even if a pig came in, you would get down here. You want a bat? You missed one, and one went walking away with an arrow in its butt. I do remember what happened last year, but if you want to make a challenge, just make a challenge. Okay, let's do this. What's a challenge? It's early in the day. We can still go up there. One shot wins all. The best shot. One shot wins all. Are you game? Let's do it. All right, let's back up.
All right, Robin Hood, I'll go first. Go first. Show me how it's done. See that hat I got on? Telling you, it's a lucky hat. Uh-huh. Come on over here behind me and look right down my shoulder. Learn something here. Oh, so it's laying there screaming and flopping. Ready, Cadillac? Show me how it's done. That's how it's done. So the insert's upside down, but as you can see, that's Chad's normal shot. Right, and so we have to add that in right now, right at the scene. Right behind the shoulder. So I know this is gonna kill you. Give me some. Since I make up the rules, loser makes lunch. It's on you. Can I have my arrow back, please? If there's one thing I hate, that's losing in competition. But the blessing of losing sometimes in competition with James is that it pushes me to be better at whatever I'm doing. And that's how it's been with us our whole life. All right, James, I made you a hard lunch. I made you turkey for a turkey. How did I guess? What do you want on it? Mustard? A lot of mustard. Iron sharpens iron, and we've always had that type of relationship where we can say the hard things to each other, and most of the time we're open to hearing it without punching each other. Well, I tell you what, it's just nice to be down here, get away for a few days. Yes, it is. Unwind, do a little hog hunting, win a few challenges, get some free lunch. You've won all the challenges so far. So I got another challenge for you. It's my last attempt at winning a challenge. Actually, 2 challenges. On the kayaking trip, here's the 2 challenges for you and I. First one is who can get the closest to the alligators and get as many pictures. Then the second challenge is we're gonna have a speed race. And we're gonna see who's the fastest into the shore. If it involves some food again or anything like that, I'm up for the challenge. All right, challenge taken, let's do it. Game. I'm Chad, and you're watching Twin Factor. We've been on this trip 3 or 4 times now, but every time it just gets even more nerve-wracking for me. You never know what's going to happen out here in the wilderness. These gators aren't aggressive, but you just never know what's going to happen. So we're really going to have to use our faith this weekend.
These are wild animals. This is the most populated area of gators in this region. They get at such enormous size being protected. You're not allowed to hunt them in here. But some of them you see is just, you can't believe how big they are because you're used to seeing golf course gators or stuff like that. Are we gonna be close? Yeah, we're gonna be close to them. This is a whole different environment you guys have ever been into. This is not normal river paddling. But if you get really scared and you feel like you don't want to go any farther, let us know and we can get you to the road and all that. Other than that, we're all gonna have a good time and shoot some good footage and show you a really, really cool part of Florida.
One of the challenges that we're going to have on the river today is we're going to see who can get closest to an alligator to get a picture. Now, I will guarantee you that I will get the closest. And I'll guarantee you I'll get the closest. It's all right here. Chad will be 25 feet behind me in his white socks. We're all right with Mr. Moose. If it happens like it always does, the last 3 times we went on this trip, James will be hugging Jamie on his paddleboard. He'll be the one that'll be riding right behind the guide. He puts on a good face. He puts on like he's brave, but we'll see who the brave one is. I'm telling you, my good luck omen is going to help me out.
All right, now you know, hey guys, this is the correct way to hold that paddle. When you're reading that sign right there.
All right, that's good.
You see that? You got yours right. There you go, hold that. Y'all paddle into the wind and get used to turning and paddling these things. It's the man's game. Let's man up.
Man up, Moose. Team Moose.
All right, we'll see how this works out, folks.
Chad, I see bubbles right here. Don't come over here. Jamie, you're crazy for standing up on one of those. Only a pro can do something like that.
We're used to it.
Don't leave me. Do not leave me. Oh boy.
Getting into gators now. I can smell them.
Hey, can we start the speed challenge right now all the way through?
You're more than welcome to.
Chad, the first gator we spot, we're gonna do this picture challenge. Now I want you to man up just for a minute. Remember, it's the closest to the alligator and the best picture, both.
They're going up high on the bank, jumping in the water.
I ain't scared.
Yeah, that's a good one there.
Yes, sir. Holy smokes.
Right on your left, as soon as you make that turn.
Ready to get pictures.
See him?
Oh, there he is, Chad.
Reach there, you can grab him. Paddle up on top of him. Here's your challenge, right there. Go right on top of him.
Yeah, he's like 4 inches long.
No, he ain't. That there's about 5 foot.
Closest? No, yeah, no, you didn't win no challenge. You didn't get no picture.
Challenge number 1-1. Jamie witnessed it. I went right over top.
No. Hey, if I got a picture, I'm up 1-0. Boom.
Ooh, there's one in shallow water. You could really get out there and get in trouble. Holy cow, man, that's a big gator. That gator there, that was a big boy.
So the really big ones are males most of the time?
Yeah, females don't get much over 8 foot, 9 foot max. I think the state record for a male, it's an old one, I think it's 17 feet something.
I'm gonna take the long way around.
You'll be all right.
Oh, I think I see one up there, Jamie. Is that one up there? I believe you're getting that close to that 2-footer, Chad. What a man you are. That's one right here, isn't it? Boom! Got him. Sorry about that, 4-1. Stole that one out from underneath you. Come on. This isn't even fun anymore, Rennie. I need a challenge. Oh, there's one.
You got another one right there. You got 2. You got one there, one there.
Oh,
you
there's a
got
big
this
one on
guy.
the left, too. There's 3 huge ones. Look, they're blocking us from going around. Oh, he went under. We're in trouble. Look at, they all went underneath, so you have no idea where they are now.
You're floating right over top of them.
Yes, we are floating right over.
Oh, you're
top.
right over him. You gotta be careful on some of this high grass.
Ugh. Ooh. If you could feel the knot in my stomach right now. Maybe this could be our speed challenge. Ready? Whenever Jamie says 3, go ahead, Jamie.
3.
Don't have a heart attack, Chad. Can't breathe. I can see the cholesterol coming out of your ears. You sucker. I feel like I'm in the Olympics. Team Moose, Team Moose, Team Moose, Team Moose. I can't breathe. Woo. Woo.
You made it, buddy.
Here, hey, over shoulder. I got proof. I got proof on me, man. I got a blister.
I got a blister.
I'm kicking your butt. I feel sorry for you.
At the end of the day, it's all about love for the twins. Oh, Moose got muddy. Well, the kayaking tour went pretty much like I thought it would. With me being the older, wiser, more athletic one. I won the speed challenge, and I won the picture challenge 5-1. Another thing I expected, with Chad having all this extra insulation he's got going here, you know, we're on the kayaking tour and I could smell a foul smell every once in a while. It ended up being Chad smelling like a hog because of the overexertion he had on the river. Well, this trip was a perfect example of what happened to us growing up. We'd start a competition. James would have to change the rules, add rules, subtract rules, just so he can win. So the rules here was that the closest picture and the person that got the closest to the gators would win. Well, James had to tweak the rules a little bit and said that we couldn't take a picture of the same gator. So he says he officially won. Well, that's not the truth. I'll let him win though. He can change the rules, I'll let him win. As far as the speed challenge goes, I'll give him that. I was sweating, I did have some body odor going on, but it's gonna give me motivation for the next year because that's all I'm gonna hear about for the next year. It's gonna give me motivation, I'm coming back stronger. I'm gonna win next year, you better believe that. I'm the older one, I can change the rules if I want to. What'd you guys think about today?
Well, for me, it was crazy watching y'all go into the river with the alligators, and I didn't have no type of fear because I didn't have to go in there. That's what I thought about today. So it was a great day and a blessed day for me because, you know, sometimes people in my culture, we don't do stuff like that.
What'd you think, Joe?
Oh man, I thought it was awesome. The whole thing was amazing. Awesome. I love this whole experience, and I've been on the river and I've seen the big gators, and so, you know, even seeing those giant ones you went by, I was a little scared for you.
Mr. Jamie, what'd you think?
I thought it was a great day. I really, I enjoyed having the opportunity to show y'all our little piece of Florida here we got. There's a lot more to Florida than just beaches and all that. So when you get out here, you know, it's a whole, a lot of people don't get to see this part of Florida. And it's always a good day when you come back safe from a gator paddle. Nobody got injured, and all they got all 10 toes and fingers. That's a really good day.
We had fun experiencing it with you. Yeah.
Well, I'm glad y'all did. I really enjoyed it.
Yes, thank you. Every day of our life, we have a choice to live by either faith or fear. Mm-hmm. And today, boy, did we face our fear. Yes, we did. I definitely don't want to get to the end of my life and ever think that I missed something because of my fear and I didn't face my fears. Yeah. We did that today. We faced our fears.
Yeah.
Had fun doing it.
Amen.